Hello, hello, chat. Good evening. How's my morning going? It's evening here. It's evening here. We are doing okay. Did some work in the morning. Got the bunnies out of the house in the noon. And then prepped this afternoon around the house. And now here we are. Is that a shirt with money bills? I think so. I don't know. I thrifted this one. I actually don't know if it's a reference to something. I was just like, ooh, a graphic t-shirt. We're going to be doing the 2.4 quest. And yeah, because I haven't done it. I've been slacking on quests, chat. Okay, I've been slacking on quests. Y'all know I'm an event crammer. I like to do main quests ASAP, usually. But, you know, I feel like in Star Rail, we concluded the Penacony arc. And after that, I was like, damn, I need to recover. I need a hot minute to recover from that one. So I didn't immediately dive in the 2.4 Trailblaze Continuance mission. I think that's what they call it. It's like a long word. Yeah. But hi Dominic, how are you doing? No worries about missing our streams. There's always a lot of them. I mean, not always a lot, but you know, there's always the next one. I will say that. There's always the next one. Is it warm? Is it hot where I am? Honestly, I think it's gonna rain soon. It's been raining in the evening, somewhat randomly. No spoilers, but it's a fun quest. Thank you. Yeah, it's high time to meet Yunli. I heard one of my chatters yesterday told me that they really wait. Was that you, Chronovision? No, I don't know if it was you, Dominic, who said that Brenna Larson's voice acting was really good for Yunli. I can't remember who it was, but yeah. Anyway, the story will feel like a filler in the beginning. That's fair. I get that. I feel like up to like between Penacony finishing and then probably like 3 point whatever, it might feel like a bunch of filler, but you know, as long as it's fun, it's enjoyable, we got the characters there, they have substantial writing, good interactions, then I'm not gonna complain. Back day. Oh my god, back day. I don't think I've ever done a back day. I've mostly just done like upper day. Hi Mud Halavi, how are you? Welcome back. Welcome. Need to recover from emotional damage. The actual story is at the end. Alright. So, I guess we're just gonna dive in, chat. I heard that this is like, that this can come in like two parts. I was like peeking at some of the lengths, like VOD lengths or whatever, and when it was like both parts in one go, it seemed like a 4-hour thing. So we're just gonna focus on finishing part 1 for now, which might be like 2.5 hours-ish. That's the goal for this stream. Guys, writing is tiring. It is. Whether you're writing a thesis or nonfiction or creative writing, whether it's a science paper or whatever, writing is tiring. I get tired writing videos. Hello, Mabuhay. Welcome. Approximately 3 hours. All right, we've got 3 hours. So I suppose we're gonna get into it. Give me a second, chat. Just gotta sort my stuff. There we go. We've got our train ready to go. Hi, the off. Good morning to you. Hello. You know, I always find it a bit funny when you're like in the Philippines and then you greet people mabuhay because no one ever says mabuhay except for when you're greeting, like, except for at the airport. Except for when you're on the airplane. Or like you're at a tourist destination, whatever. It just doesn't happen. It's just like mabuhay. You live. And then so yeah. Anyway, chat, sit back and enjoy. If you have questions about some meta characters and all that, I would first refer you to the many HSR character guides we have, because that's what they're there for, the main reference. As I will be focusing my limited brain cells on the story quest. Okay, so, but you know, if I spot a question, if it's good timing, then we'll see if we can get to it. Okay? You often say mabuhay too in your school as like a greeting, right? It's not like an actual saying. You were at HoyoFest. How was it? How was it? Did you see the cool booths? All right, chat. Forgive me if I miss your messages. We're just gonna jump in, and I heard this is like a good time. I heard this is a good quest. Actually, hang on. Let me just make sure that I have all these system sounds properly on. I probably should. Sound, yep. Master volume, everything looks good. All right. We ball. We ballin'! Huh. Okay. Wait, is that the next one? No. That's not that. That's not it. Let's do this. There we go. Navigate to the parlor car. That's what we're doing. Yes. Oh. Oh! My gosh, a tablet. Hi, Mod Pokemonster. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hi, Mod Valid. Hello. You have an interstellar message. Please check it promptly. Wait, let me increase your volume, Pom-Pom.
What's up, Pom-Pom?
What's up, Pom-Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou Luofu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
Oh. I want to meet Pom-Pom IRL. Like, I want to
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's your trailblazing expedition going?
Our general intensifies.
Soon, the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the seat of divine foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony.
Let's go.
Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Is the stream element an AI? It's not. It doesn't have machine learning. I just tell it what to do. It has commands and repeat timers.
Well, things are getting lively. We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
I know. Trailblazers are so important, guys. Remember when Argenti almost stabbed them? Bear hug.
Why not think about it this way? Our trailblazing expeditions are turning into blast expeditions, where we eat, drink, and play wherever we go.
Heck yeah.
Blast? Expedition? Yeah. Wherever we go, we eat, play, and have a blast.
So we should leave March behind to take care of the express?
It's March's turn.
Hey, that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
The Xianzhou Luofu has recently overcome a crisis. By holding the war dance, they're demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
Trailblazers are party animals, true.
But that's
They just
what
go where the
everyone
vibes
said
take
before
them.
We went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
Dude, March is so real.
No
Best
need
girl.
to worry. The war dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships. Aside from Starskiff performances,
She's
it's
so
mostly
relatable.
martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
Nah.
There's certainly no rush.
Nah.
This trailblazing expedition is quite unique.
Himiko
and the
wants to
Express needs to be
party.
fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
Marital contest.
Aw, so that means we're not going to the Luofu.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships.
Wait, what?
Whether we like it or not, Marge.
Oh.
Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony.
Ron May mention, heck yeah. What happened to March 7th's path?
So, here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the
mystery.
Xianzhou Luofu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
What do you two think?
Ooh. I want to play with Leviathan fossils too. No, I'll just split into groups.
I don't hear any objections.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to work to the Xianzhou Luofu.
Mm-hmm. Choo. Discuss travel plans with March 7th. Oh, no, we talked to Welt first.
Kalinga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
Mm-hmm.
That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
Instead of relaxing, they're fighting for their lives. I know, right? Like, when will they get their true vacation?
Don't miss us too much.
Don't miss us too
If I
much.
stumble
Oh, we
upon
miss you
some cool
already,
Leviathan
Himiko.
fossils, I'll bring a few back as souvenirs for you.
Let's go. Alright, Dan Hung.
Himiko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Don Hung, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Luofu, right?
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance, to show that the Xianzhou Luofu is stable and safe.
I mean, that's usually why they have
Since he has
celebrations.
extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
It's to benefit the public, whatchamacallit, public perception of the society.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know?
Am I planning to get Yunli? Me and my Clara constellations are shaking. Morale? Yeah. Morale, public perception that everything is okay, nothing is wrong. We achieved something.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived on the Xianzhou. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth.
I mean,
Quite unusual, I must say.
yeah, every quest there has to be something wrong. We need to have plot. But
I
also,
agree.
looking at the Avatar episode, The Beach, they didn't necessarily have something go wrong. The characters made things go wrong because that's the plot. The characters are the plot. So let's see what happens here. Just got to Starskiff Haven. Hello. Fresh off the boat. All right, let's see YANQING. Hi, hero. Welcome back.
Starskiff Haven always this crowded? There's so many people trouble here. I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing, has anyone seen a
Yanqing
tiny
said Jennifer,
boy?
let's wait for him and...
Hey, you guys, hold on a moment.
Hi.
Did they just call us? Look at their outfits. They're from Penacony, right? Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Luofu?
Yes, very.
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it.
No way.
We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making Dream Bubble.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great.
That's
Do you know
great.
any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
You must see our general. Why don't you ask the
Did,
locals?
but the locals were all like, come on, there's nothing worth seeing on the Luofu. It's so boring here.
That's me. That's honestly me when a tourist wants to come to like urban Metro Manila, like super urban Metro Manila. I'm like, why are you here? We are a country, an archipelago full of natural tourist spots with amazing mountains, beaches, and water and landforms. Why are you in the city?
Ha, can't blame them. If someone asked me what's there to see on Penacony, I'd probably struggle to answer too.
Yeah.
That's why we're asking fellow tourists. Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too.
Check out our 50,000 malls. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
Welt and March 7th are in that game too. Oh my god.
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Luofu fighter jet.
Oh.
No doubt about it. It's a massive fighter jet. It's got to be larger than a civilian Starskiff.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
We're looking
Well-
for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
You must see
You're the
our
expert
general.
here. Give them some suggestions.
Why not visit Scale Gorge Waterscape? I think that's a
indeed
good one.
idea. While the dreamscape on Penacony is all artificial, Scale Gorge Waterscape is a celebration of nature's resurgence. It has some remarkable scenery.
It does.
Awesome. I love being out there
Awesome.
in nature. Let's go to Scale Gorge Waterscape first.
I think Scale Gorge
I'm a bit
Waterscape
worried
and that
that
cutscene
nature-themed
was the
dream
first
bubbles
one
might
that
be
really made me
outdated.
gasp.
But hey, let's go check it out anyway.
See you later.
You like
Maybe we'll
Aurum?
run into each other there in a few days.
We put a lot of work into
Look,
that one.
Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go catch up with him.
Tiny teenage boy, what is up, bro? Oh my
Here
gosh.
you are. Everyone, this way.
Ignore the world quests. Hi.
Hey, everyone. It's been a while.
Well, it doesn't feel like
Why
it's
does
been
March
that
look
long since
stunned?
we last saw you. But Yanqing, are you?
Is she gonna ask if he's taller?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast.
That's so
Yanqing,
cute.
Are you a little bit taller than before?
I also like this wanted poster behind him.
We've only been away for a few months.
Danhung acting like a local when he spent most of his time chained up in jail getting stabbed. So true.
Really? The general is always worried I won't grow much taller. But I keep telling him not to worry about it. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starskiff Haven being so busy, things are a little hectic.
Seriously?
Tita March.
I've never seen the Luofu so lively before.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
It's never too soon for them
Yep.
to party.
There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who've come from afar.
You can only hear Dia. I
With the
actually
war dance coming up, there's
can
a
suspend
huge
my
number of
disbelief.
visitors pouring
Yanqing
into
is
the Starskiff
squeakier.
Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The general said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale,
Boost
and
morale.
attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace.
Yeah.
By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, The Zhuming and the YAOQING have both sent messengers to offer their blessings.
Welcome, hello.
Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it. It's known as the Star Forge, and it's responsible for providing more than half of the Cloud Knight's armaments. The Xianzhou Zhuming boasts skilled craftsmasters, and General Huayan is a top-notch craftsman himself. If only I could get a sword forged by him, I'd be on Cloud 9.
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
That's some
I'm
foreshadowing.
sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
I think with Yunli, I do hear Navia more.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Yep. Yeah, he's adorable.
I agree.
I agree. We're Yanqing's titos and titas.
What the hell? All units, assemble quickly. Get ready to protect the crowd.
No!
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
Hello. We'll
we'll
go
go
with
with
you. Oh, okay. We're gonna check out the situation with him. I thought we were tourists here, man. Oh, it's those guys.
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Oh no. Enemies with this mark can enter the Moon Rage state. After enemies use attacks, apply 1 stack of Bloodlust to enemy units that can trigger Moon Rage. When Bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, the unit enters the Moon Rage state. At the same time, a Moon Rage countdown appears on the action order. When the countdown's turn begins, Moon Rage is dispelled across all enemy units. Okay.
Why are there
Cool.
Borisin here? This ends now.
Feeling spiffy?
Free will or was it fate?
Feeling
Can you
spiffy.
find the answer?
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the
Goodbye. You will not enter Moon Rage state, buddy boy. Not if Acheron has anything to say about it. You had the bloodlust without the blood.
Not good.
Oh my god, tiny girl, big sword.
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat.
Could you give me back my...
She will not give you back your sword. Oh my god, dude, she just took the sword and ran. Yo, why? Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
Dude, Yanqing keeps taking L's. I know. Like this kid is just doing his
Wow,
job.
we appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends. Don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
Oh, but this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu. And it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
When she said, but this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu, I thought she said, but this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu, and I was like, oh my god, they swear now?
According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Luofu must go through inspection.
Oh, but we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisin.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
Good call, Yanqing. Sometimes we gotta let people deal with their own problems.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
What the fuck? They have a British voice actor now? What?
With the war dance approaching, Safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the shackling
That's all
prison
Hatham.
under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Oh my god.
Please don't blame this, Captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Lu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant YANQING. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just before arriving, and the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borisin pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
Okay.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borisin near the Luofu, and the Zhu Ming envoys saved them? Sounds complicated.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Zhu Ming
Oh,
diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borisin desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
Yes, thank you, British Cloud Knight Captain.
I see.
It's so
an unusual situation.
I got so
indeed.
thrown, man.
I'll report it to the security department of the Realm-Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
That was, oh my god. Okay.
Oh, you look much maturer now, Yanqing.
He's all grown up.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou
don't
before the
tease
war
me.
dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble. Capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
You want to be the
What
first
are
random
those
Irish
people?
VA? Honestly,
those
based.
monsters we just dealt with.
That would be fun.
Yeah, those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time. The Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds.
Oh.
The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster. And the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. Their presence has faded over the years. But who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Xianzhou Luofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
I guess there's gonna be more
Yeah,
Borisin if they're making
what I find
this big of a
strange, too.
deal out of it.
It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges. Well, enough
Damn.
with the chit-chat. The General wants
Yes.
me to take you to the Palace of Astrum.
Let's
I'd
go.
love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Is it a serious matter?
He
Maybe
needs to go
you'll
get a
need our
sword,
help in
man.
hunting down the Borisin?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword.
She took my
I'm
sword.
thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm-Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
Yanqing L.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
She just saw a sword and went with it.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. All right, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
Yeah, just look for a little girl hopping around with a big sword. You already played this, but you forget, aren't the Borisin under the abundance? Yeah, Yanqing said they're abominations of abundance, so I guess there are a lot of abominations.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Why does he look like Al-Hatham but mean? Look at that, he... Okay, bro. Not sussy at all. Alright. Sure.
Success and failure.
Old Hatham.
How
Old mean Hatham. He is indeed sus. Al-Hatham had no kava in his life, so
It's been
true.
a long journey, Elder Hwayan. Thank you for your presence.
Oh my god.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
Small character model, can't wait.
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
Hi. I dreamed about you on Penacony.
Oh. Well, it's an honor to be in your dreams, my friend. Allow me to introduce you to General Yan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as
Oh
the
my
Flaming
god! He's so short!
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Yan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's
an honor to
Bilbo
meet you,
energy.
General Yan.
Oh. It's an honor to meet you, General Yan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Yan.
Can Kayla just say something awkward
No
again?
need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Luofu, the same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin?
I like
the
his man
heroes
bun.
who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Oh my god, Yunli in the background!
Indeed. There's Don Hung,
She
March
took your
7th,
sword.
and him. Without their help,
And him.
I'm afraid the Luofu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Luofu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
What an honor, damn.
You're more than welcome, General Yan.
And this young friend is?
Dude, if someone told me that they'd love to have a drink with me, I would be so honored. I was like, damn, that's a great vibe to have.
YANQING, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Luofu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Get your sword back,
Great,
boy!
Great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yunli.
Hi!
It's you!
It's you!
Oh,
Bit
it's
disappointed.
you. Hello.
That's fair.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh, now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
Welcome, welcome.
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
She just called it a dagger.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Now that
She was
we've
just like,
met again,
that appeared there?
I
What?
hope-
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Zhuming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield.
Oh no!
As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target.
Dude, she's roasting him so hard. She is not holding back. Holy crap.
By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yunli. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Luofu's swordmasters.
Oh, damn!
What did you just say?
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone.
I need them to start a fist fight complete with hair pulling, because honestly I would be so petty right now.
With all due respect, you don't honor your sword, so you don't deserve it.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
YANQING.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful, because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
You two, be quiet and apologize to YANQING.
When the masters have to step in,
Hey!
bro.
Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much.
Huh?
I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yunli, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say she definitely has that fiery edge.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles,
Okay.
trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yunli
Dominic!
is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Dominic, thank you for redeeming your academia membership. Oh my god, 13 months? Ah! Thank you, thank you.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, YANQING,
The piece
why don't
is
you
so
entertain our
boring.
guests and take Miss Yunli to the inn. I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Luofu during the crisis.
Oh my gosh, guys, now we have to babysit these
That's
kids.
so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Thank you, Emmerich. Don't give up if you lose the 50-50. It is indeed fine to have a bad day.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yunli. Take this opportunity to clear things up with YANQING.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Luofu and could use some help settling in.
Cool, let's
YANQING,
go.
Once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Xianzhou sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive.
Oh dear.
Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Luofu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
Okay, YANQING, you gotta be calm. You gotta be cool. Hey, Yunli, what's up? Why are you so rude?
This trip is totally worth it. Compared to the Juming, the Luofu is so much livelier. But it's a shame the Luofu swordmasters don't seem that great.
Holy.
Glad to meet you too. Are you here to participate in the war dance?
I'm a tourist. Please don't
So,
take my
You're not a
sword.
participant? You look like you know your way around a fight.
I have
Well,
a
you can
bat
still
and a
sign
hat.
up. The Cloud Knight's ring is always open to outsiders.
And a big sword, I guess.
I have some things to do. Besides, little YANQING doesn't seem too happy about me tagging along. Yeah, you're right. I took it with my skills. So I guess you can say I'm a robber or something. How dare he imply I'm a thief? Totally different.
It's a lance? Oh, right. Yeah. It's a lance. I thought, in my head, I was just like, huh, that's a interestingly shaped claymore. But yeah, okay, it's a lance.
The sword seems scared of its own master. I'd like to ask him, you claim to cherish your sword as your life, yet you don't even recognize the state it's in right now? I didn't intend to keep his sword. I was planning to take this chance to return it to him.
Oh my god.
But now, I've changed my mind. I'll give that poor flying sword some proper maintenance. I won't consider returning the sword unless he learns how to say please, hello, thank you, and sorry.
Oh dear. Yunli deserves a piece of Jinyuan or blade.
He can forget about it for now.
Damn. Feeling a tingling sensation on your scalp at the thought of the impending troubles YANQING will face? I know, right? This poor kid! Dude.
This is the report Xianzhou just sent me. Let me take a look. Looks like the General has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease. Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes.
I see.
It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble.
Corpa.
Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
I love how he called it non-stop corporate babble, because that's exactly what it is. Yunli is a PICT.
It is the Luofu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yes. The fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yaoqing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the marshal?
You're overthinking it, Genuine. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives.
He opened his eyes. I'm always so sad when the characters who are introduced with happy closed eyes and open their eyes. Oh my god, didn't they do that with the guy they were negotiating with in the previous Penacony quest?
However, I have no clue what the Yaoqing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning.
Oh my goodness.
So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you.
Shipping YANQING and Yunli. I mean, honestly, that's fair, right? I think a lot of people do. You believe YANQING and Yunli were married, but YANQING was quite the a-hole and actually treated... Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Hello, Theo, Janvin. 82.2 million credits. Wow. Why?
The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Luofu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yaoqing, she has come specifically for you.
Okay. Not ominous at all. Okay. Very normal thing to say.
Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
Oh my god, it's him! It's Kazuha. No, I'm kidding.
As soon as she disembarked from the Starskiff, she mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
I did not expect him to sound like that, but his voice lines are still in the process of getting replaced, right?
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza. retainers of the Merlin's Claw.
Oh.
It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Oh, what a pair, though.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master
I can
heard
see
about a
Moses'
spectacular
abs.
view in the Scale Gorge waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A
It's a little
spectacular
VA.
view?
Okay.
Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
No, now this I ship. Hot pot Kazuha.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huaiyan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Motsu's abs are actually big in person. Guys! Bomb chat. I didn't even notice his abs.
I forgot to ask Yunli to return my sword.
I'll go get
No
it
need
back
to bother.
for you.
The Juming envoys won't be leaving the Luofu anytime soon. I'll ask for it later when we meet again. By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the general seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Huaiyan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
Buff for a 4-star? Have you seen Gallagher?
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Juming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou YANQING must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jingyuan, just like the crew, right?
Jiaoqiu keeping Motsu well fed.
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more.
Yeah, I think the VA replacement will happen in future patches.
Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
They should be classified as an abomination of abundance, given that they wanted immortality, so kinda hate it when they blame
Xianzhou's
Yao
rebellion
Shi.
and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
Ooh, we have Xiaoqiu pillars in chat. More Xiaoqiu pillars, make yourselves known.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes.
Who's pulling
It's
for
undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu, implicating Jingyuan himself? Once the spark of
Ooh.
suspicion is kindled,
Foxboy pillars, let's
it proves hard to
go.
extinguish.
We can vouch for Jingyuan though.
The general must have
Pulling
had
it for
that in
Acheron,
mind when
fair.
he invited us to attend the war dance.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Drama.
Aw, I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony.
Rip. Pulling it for Acheron is so valid though.
By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic
Damn,
ship is
hero.
arrived, and
Bonk
rumors
hero.
say that she's to be the new cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
Ooh.
An alchemist from the Juming serving as the cauldron master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Danheng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions.
The Xianzhou has politicking going
General
on.
is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything. Did I say something wrong? Again?
You're a real master of conversation.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
That's hero so true.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
We've got the gays, let's go!
Yeah, exactly. Are you being sarcastic?
Feast your eyes, this version.
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Pulling mozza along the way will be a sandwich? What? Excuse me? You used to be terrified of the gays. The gays.
Can I really reason with you
Gays.
Xianzhou people? I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
Scott!
Ugh, that toxic voice sounds
It's him
familiar.
again!
Haven't I heard it before in Arum Alley?
Bark, bro!
You know what? This isn't my first time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways, but straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
Actually...
Just as I've said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance.
Oh god. Hi, Ezekiel. Jiaqiu, me, and Mozza, a sandwich. An ab sandwich. So true, the
Keep detaining my cargo and I'll file a complaint directly with your general. Don't think you can possibly convince me. Huh? Why are you here? Staying on the Xianzhou, are you? What terrible luck. Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
He kind of clocked that one.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and YANQING to the Artisanship Commission?
I heard you're in trouble.
No, it's me. I'm the one in
No,
trouble.
it's me. I'm the one in
Looks like
trouble.
you've met this IPC worker
No.
before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
No,
I
it's
was sent
not.
here to deal with the IPC protest, Miss Shikui. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin and rescued by
Is
the
that
Jiming's
Chiori?
diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections. And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
So, you're Scott. I've heard him mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Luofu before? Why did you come back?
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just
Damn.
dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
Scott hates it here, man.
What do you mean by
I
snatched?
do. I want to
I've
make him
told
bark
you a million
again.
times. It's a security check.
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen.
Shady
It's obvious
craftsmen,
you're
bro.
trying to steal the IPC's patented technology.
Listen here. Firstly,
It's time to shut
the
up, man.
Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly, Where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Hi, Moderus.
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Luofu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
But you'll have to stay in the port for
So
several
funny.
days before
He's so
your ship
silly.
is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery,
What the hell?
but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
What's he doing?
Biological
Welcome.
tissue?
Welcome to
Does
those who
this
just
crate
came in.
contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. But this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
Not the patent
The
secrecy.
Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really? Fine. If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological.
He's
It's
just
none of
gonna
your
yap
business.
their ears
I'm
off,
filing
man.
a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's ridiculous regulations.
How am I today? I'm doing okay today.
This Mr. Scott
Got
seems
through some
stubborn
work.
and difficult to persuade.
Had a nice day out with the
Honestly,
bunnies.
I really
after.
don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
And now we're here. I know a thing or two about convincing Scott.
I heard how you helped Aramali. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
Alright. Help Yanqing debate with the IPC staff. Oh dear. Okay, Scott. I've never once done
As I recall, this guy won't
official
listen to reason
debate.
and can only be persuaded with intimidation.
In school.
But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Xianzhou Alliance IPC Trade Consensus,
We can fail this.
Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
Make proposals from the legal perspective. Start by making him feel uncomfortable. Oh my god. What's here? Double the results of this round negotiation. Skip this round of Oh.
The Alliance can sign a non-disclosure agreement with you. That way, you won't have to worry about any infringements, right?
Trash talk him. Can we trash talk
We
him
can
to
sign
zero?
a mutually acceptable non-disclosure agreement in accordance with the IPC's rules.
Well, that makes sense, but how can we trust you to honor the term?
Point out the color of his underwear. I can't.
Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
I highly doubt that. You're part of debate club back then? Oh my gosh. Just skip the reasoning part and resort to good old violence. Assure that you'll proceed with caution. Pay you compensation you wish. The Skyfaring Commission can pay compensation.
Can you give us an exact amount, Mr. Scott? If there's any damage after the inspection, the the Skyfaring Commission will compensate you.
The Skyfaring Commission. Yeah, they will compensate you. Provided a detailed report of the damage is submitted.
I don't doubt the financial strength of the Skyfaring Commission. However, this is not just about money.
What do you want, Scott?
Besides, the cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
We'll just hit someone up. Show him your extensive connections. I kind of want to show him my extensive connections.
I'm pretty tight with Dr. Ratio from the Intelligentsia Guild. Almost like family. Doesn't that make me practically a member of the Intelligentsia Guild too?
What's all this nonsense? Even if you were married to him, you still couldn't represent the Intelligentsia
Oh
Guild.
my god. I know we could have done one of the other ones. I just wanted to see how Kalis would flex that.
We both need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IPC
Pretty
and the
tight.
Xianzhou operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations. If I make an exception and allow you to inspect the cargo, it'll spell disaster for me.
Hi-Fi, welcome in. Try to bribe him. We're just following their own rules, man.
Everyone has their own set of rules. Now that you're on their turf, shouldn't you follow their rules too?
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm on the Xianzhou, but if I violate the IPC regulations, I'll be in deep trouble when I get back.
Yeah!
Well, you guys sure know how to
Success.
argue your case.
Even if we flex
Fine.
some connections.
I'll allow you to do the security inspection. It's just that I need some time to sort things out. This is a big deal. Let me talk to headquarters first.
So, Mr. Scott, are you just stalling for time and planning to leave the Xianzhou as soon as your ship is repaired? To avoid the Skyfaring Commission's inspection?
He bounced out of our last text group.
Well, IPC staff are free to come and go, as long as they don't break any laws.
Yeah, you've got some insight there. Who are you again?
Who are you again? Is she?
Allow me to
It's
introduce
Ling
myself.
Sha.
I'm Ling Sha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
Are those her stockings, or is that her skin?
Could she be? Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Xianzhou Zhuming.
I
Ting Yun?
received
No,
a
I'm
report
kidding.
from the Artisanship Commission about cargo
Skin?
containing samples
Oh.
of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself.
She's
It's
sparkle
fine,
coated.
Mr. Scott.
Ooh.
If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
Oh dear. Oh, okay. Yeah. It is scales. Okay. She's
Doesn't
Vidyadhara.
matter?
Oh.
How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude, we
God,
could have sidestepped
Scott.
that altercation just now. Our ship will leave in a
The
few days
young.
once the engines are repaired.
Your ship
Okay,
can leave
boomer.
whenever you want. But I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to the import and export regulations signed between the Xianzhou and IPC,
Scott was like
biological shipments can only
gobsmacked.
leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all
Oh my
biological
God.
activity expires.
Scott was just like, it's like D:.
Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Only 47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still young and
Why
full
so
of energy.
serious?
I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
Oh my God.
Ah,
She's
typical
so
of a
savage.
warlike species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Damn. Okay. The incense
Sure
decoration?
thing,
Oh, that's
Mr.
true.
You seem pretty
Dang.
confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
He's too stunned to speak, bro. She's Sparkle's lost big sister. She's got the energy.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr. Scott,
You heard him.
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
Thanks, bro.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Bro, just do the inspection.
This lady is really something else.
Bro.
Is this the IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Turn it off.
Transformers. Bruh. When an ally is inflicted with Terror Grip, attacking the caster of Terror Grip once can dispel Terror Grip. When Terror Grip ends, if the caster of Terror Grip is not attacked to dispel Terror Grip, then the affected ally will fall into the terrified state and be unable to perform actions. Alright.
Oh, how unexpected. That was a surprise. Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Is he gonna summon minions? Not that it matters. Okay, thanks, Acheron.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it.
Bonk,
you
Dominic.
must have accidentally triggered the cargo's
Bonk,
defense
bonk,
program.
bonk.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
True, Scott. Sometimes you gotta know when to shut up.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
No more space. Ooh. Yeah, they are,
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Space is indeed a limitation. Rip Scott, bro. Rip our bro, Scott.
Gentlemen,
Sure
our
thing, Mod
preliminary
Halavi.
inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman feared. I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
Apparently, Shikwe is Shiori.
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply,
Wet what?
this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is,
Sus.
it's probably why the Borisin attacked the ship.
Sus.
No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the 10 Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to
Bruh.
our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Luofu. As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge.
What a fascinating sequence of events.
I had a feeling that the
Introduced
IPC
a new
members would
character
cause
so
trouble,
quickly.
But I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Lingsha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the
Big
General's
guy.
retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect YANQING to be so...
Miniature.
Huh? As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Luofu from that crisis. It's so impressive.
You think he's just
wasn't a big
petty?
deal.
Honestly, yeah.
Really? It's still early. So why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure thing, Lingsha. Alright. Time to get some tea while we have tea with Lingsha. Okay, chat, hang on a sec. I just need to give the bunnies their food. It's their dinner time.
Cauldron Master Lingsha is busy with official business.
Alrighty. Hydrate check. Thank you for the hydrate check. Yes. Alright. Let's see what this Lingsha is all about.
All these years, and the view of the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Luofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Oh.
Yes. I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit, in my humble opinion. The rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
Huh. Why such a serious topic all of a sudden?
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire ambrosial arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant YANQING, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lingsha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission.
I see.
Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well,
even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Lingsha. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it
she
with the
does have
general.
pretty big eyes, doesn't she?
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights.
I like her hairpin.
While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the ambrosial arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end, she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Luofu.
Oh dear. Oh no. Not being implicated. Danhong talks so slowly. Yeah, I know. Marcellin kind of talks slowly too. But I think a lot of characters kind of talk slowly.
And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
Oh, I see. It's personal.
What?
Oh dear.
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the divine Foresight himself.
Oh no! Oh no,
Alas.
YANQING!
Why is your face turning pale, YANQING? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
At our age, at our very old
Lingsha,
age.
you're back! I've been waiting ages for you.
YANQING's so triggered. It's this girl!
Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to YANQING.
What a small world. You stole my sword. Give it back.
She's so
I
amused.
see. Let's skip the introduction part then.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Oh my god. I would be
Grandpa
mad
used to
too.
say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed.
Well...
Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
Okay, you know, I can really feel the earnestness in her dialogue, but I feel like her facial expression isn't matching it as well, because her facial expression just looks, just looks annoyed. But her voice actually sounds disappointed, which I feel is it's a much less confrontational tone. It's like a more honest tone.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming, but you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours.
Yeah, like I know, that's why I was also confused. I was like, didn't she just pick up the sword and run? Did she expect YANQING to get it first when Yunli was closer to the sword?
You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story. Poor flying sword.
Fine! You don't have to give it back, because I'll take it back myself!
Oh, to be young and at the whim of impulse. They're just watching. They're just watching this happen.
Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious.
Get ready to separate them.
It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it.
Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here.
I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right?
They're pulling up a chair and some popcorn. Yeah.
I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if If you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
You can really tell how much they like each other.
Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out.
Oh my god, now they're having a whole competitiveness
It's
bit.
so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. So then, shall we get going?
Let's go. With these two crazy children.
Ever since
Calm
the disciples
down,
of Sanctus
guys.
Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins.
Oh, okay.
As always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand.
True.
It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
I guess. Watch YANQING duel Yunli. Oh my god.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors left quite Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Can we start now, Lingsha?
Killing contest for kids.
Enemy targets detected.
When Yunli takes action, she will use attacks to defeat the enemy first. Oh. Oh my god. Good thing we had a shielder on. Okay. Hi, Rimuru. Thank you.
Ready for another?
How many can you block?
How many can you block?
Strike with heart.
I hit the mark.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
We'll just let Acheron help YANQING. Yeah.
I didn't expect
Can we agree on that?
Hold on to his sword to actually have some skill.
We'll let Acheron do all the work. It's fine.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Bladed flight. Through clouds.
Oh, Yunli got those. All right, sure.
Watch your head.
Nice.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I mean, it's funny that he just ended up replacing, like, what, the first member on the team?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated.
And then just ended up with Acheron.
I weep for the departed.
I did all the work, yeah.
It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Funny. Funny.
How familiar.
Don't worry, YANQING. We'll make sure you win this, okay? There's literally no way you can't.
How many can you block? Bladed flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
You lost on purpose? You wanted her to win? Heck, wait. Oh, well, she got those. Look, I'm battling them
Another
for
journey
you, and then she just hops in. She just hops in. And we've done most of the work. We're the ones breaking the enemy, girl.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. A one-time.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Strike with heart.
I hit the mark.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Time for swordplay. Bladed flight.
Oh, should have broken the other one. Oh, goody. at the end for them.
You got lucky.
Kill steal, yeah, exactly. Kill stealing. Lore accurate Yunli action speed.
Why don't you just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize, and then go cry your eyes out to your grandpa?
Yo, Yanqing chill.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword, as I don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself. If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
Bro. What the? No way! Dude, I would not want to be Yanqing. I would freaking die if a giant sword were hurtling towards me. Oh, mother!
Well fought, my young friends.
Mother! Ah! Hello!
However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike.
Who are you?
What do you mean? No. You can't just say that.
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will.
I'm so weak, and he was just like, who are you? Girl.
I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Luofu is never short of surprises.
Is it Lynette's VA?
However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Dominic, thank you for the super chat. Mother has arrived. Exactly. She came in with that mother behavior. Damn.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and we were just sparring.
Sparring? You summoned your flying sword.
I love her
and she swung her
jacket.
sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
She looks great with a jacket.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you are...
Big ears. Heck yeah. Stopping 2 stars. I know she was just like...
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Damn.
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Luofu, too.
Oh, her eyes are so pretty.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
Isn't that
Great
redundant?
general. Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Luofu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals.
Damn! I can't with that wink. No way.
Sounds much better, right?
I can't.
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again.
Oh my gosh. I know,
By the
crit
way,
hit.
we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
It's the equivalent of the Eula sneeze. Fei Xiao wink.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Feixiao.
God!
Oh,
She looks so
by the way,
cool!
Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Subtle nod.
Thanks
Okay.
for stepping in, General Feixiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Oh boy.
Not at all.
knock
Just
them out
doing
with a
what you
bong.
asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here.
Oh damn.
And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
Ah, she's so pretty. Oh, her eyes. I love the ombre hair. God. I hope she gets like 4 promo videos.
Back already? You've met with Jingyuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
Yeah.
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors.
Damn.
One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
Are they?
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jingyuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
Oh, I
I'd
see the
prefer
abs
to be
now.
excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with 2 generals?
Politicking,
My
bro.
work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jingyuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum.
Bro is
That includes
sculpted.
the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
Hey, welcome, welcome. And hi, Mudsby.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power.
That's something Kazuha would say.
Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement.
God, she's
turned
so hot. Look at
confusing,
that.
Thanks to your
Look at those
translation.
shoulder pads.
You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway.
Does she not have a tail?
This is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
Oh my god.
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
What? Is it terminal? Oh, he opened his eyes. Oh no. Oh
so
no.
not even the famed healer lady could help?
Oh no, oh no.
Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Well, life and death, Jiaoqiu. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou's spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days.
Oh.
As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live.
Damn.
You asked if I view General Jingyuan
So
as my
powerful.
enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
What the heck?
Enjoy some tasty food.
She's so intense.
So, What's for dinner tonight?
I just want to say, ma'am, this is a Wendy's again.
You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Meanwhile...
Hey! Was that the YANQING general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome.
Truly. Okay, hang on, chat. I just gotta take a very quick bathroom break. Enjoy the trio and their, little cousin, I guess. Madres, what did I just read? You're gonna pull her ears? And then what? Alright.
I mean, when Yunli swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah. But to go up against Yunli is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace. It almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay. You think so too, right?
March, I've got some news for you. Now's the perfect time to learn.
Can't you put a little more enthusiasm into it?
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled swordmasters out there, seeing General Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
I see. Thanks for the advice, Master Danheng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jingyuan wants to invite all of you to the seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
Alright, so it's interesting that we're getting to know another side of Jingyuan.
I bet it's about
So far
how
it's
to
just
deal
been
with
like
the
our
generals
general.
from the YANQING and the Zhuming.
But now they're introducing another dimension.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just
Grown-up
hope Generals Fei
games.
Xiao and Payan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
Okay, well, as much as it's a wee bit disappointing to, you know, go back to the Luofu instead of going to a new planet. Like, I guess it's kind of nice to get that continuity in the consequences or the aftermath of everything that happened with the Ambrosial Arbor.
What is
It
your
was a big
purpose
thing.
for entering the seat of Divine Foresight?
We are going to have tea with the general. He's still with Huayan. You missed Fei Xiao already? Same. Same. You caught this. Glad you caught this because he skipped through the dialogue. Oh my gosh.
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Huayan. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce
Oh, we're gonna get a more badass introduction than him.
These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchui for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that,
Okay.
I believe in you.
Ah, there he is. There, his open eyes again. Okay.
Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Luofu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchui from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember those battles vividly.
Chat, I swallowed the wrong way. I was drinking water and then I swallowed the wrong way. Oh my god. Went down the wrong pipe. No.
There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine Foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others.
Damn. So true, bro.
But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
Good virus.
So,
Fei Xiao
General
does that
Fei
to
Xiao
people?
of Yao Qing
True.
is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
It's Fei Xiao who does that now, not Jing Yuan.
No. I am too.
Oh. Okay.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Luofu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's questioning. No need for that. You're all important witnesses. The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony, and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's order?
Yeah, isn't there something like an NDA?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance.
Why am I so cute? I stay hydrated.
Oh, by
That's
the way,
secret, chat.
I've prepared a gift for the war dance.
Drink your water. Admire the sword. Oh, damn. Wait, what? Is this a... He brought a special sword to the war dance? Okay.
Yes, it's this case right here. There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing
Yunli
the
about to
excellent
stomp
martial
all
arts
over
of the
them.
Xianzhou Luofu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Luofu would be the ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the ringmaster?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
Stay hydrated and avoid vitamin deficiencies. Heck yeah.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now.
It looks like a
In
Zhongli
few
pillar.
days, a precious
doesn't
sword
it?
will be delivered and stored inside. I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Zhuming's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands. Tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now.
Oh. Wait, so it's just a case. There's no sword inside, bro. I feel cheated.
I've been wondering
Man.
who would be worthy of such a sword. And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that YANQING is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Luofu as the ringmaster. So it seems like a perfect gift for him.
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best YANQING.
Oh my god, Huayan himself said it.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Oh.
Yeah. And even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
Oh no!
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
I can't. These two.
Exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come
They're
out
so
on
obvious,
top.
guys.
It could be me. It could
Oh
be
my
someone
god.
else. It'll probably be me. But whatever happens, it won't be him.
We do. Looks like Fei Xiao is right.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
Quiet down. We have other guests here.
These two.
I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble.
So true.
It's not a good look for the Alliance. While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea.
Actually, now that you mentioned popcorn again, I want to do a quest one of these days while I'm eating popcorn.
We don't know who the winner will be.
Just play it like a
might
movie.
not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
Oh my god, March Arc?
Does that make sense?
Oh, they're so cute.
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay.
Oh, good news, March.
I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, it's not gonna be me.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork.
I love that.
And both the winner and the loser
It's a ploy to make them get along.
lesson regardless
I love
of the
that.
outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Yeah!
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
Yes, you.
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Oh, wait. Are you serious, General? Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably suddenly realize I have no hope and give up on me. That'd be so embarrassing.
Nah, March, you got this. Just accept your fate, March.
Isn't this a perfect chance for you? I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword moves.
Oh, he spoke. Oh.
Yeah, I did say that. But this is all happening so quickly, don't you think?
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped. The war dance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights she can reach.
We've got the hat. Dan Hunga's got horns and new drip, so it's March's turn. Yeah.
I appreciate your kind words, General YN. But won't teaching
Now she
me
gets
swordplay
boba
be a
tea.
waste of Yanqing and
It's her
Yunli's
superpower.
time? They should be preparing for the ceremony. Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance?
Imaginary Himiko Wen. Oh my god.
That's
If that were
considerate
a
of you, March
thing.
7th.
Oh.
But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves.
Okay, Yunli.
No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move?
No,
How
hero.
boring would that be?
Oh no.
Plus, what really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, YANQING?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
When you go on JTA.
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident
Oh, sorry,
to
not
teach,
JTA. When you go
why
on
don't you let me be the ringmaster
internship.
instead?
YANQING, teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
I see, General. Then count me in.
Now that YANQING has agreed too, it all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
Time for you to become the best swordmaster
At
on
least
the
that way,
Express.
I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on
Cute.
board. Thank you for your kindness, General YN.
Yeah, I know. It's just I also think of Gaming whenever Kayla speaks.
Great! Starting tomorrow, Yanqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay. Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
You're too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
And then she just gives boba tea. Congrats, March. You're in too deep now.
General YN's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about? I think we strayed off topic.
True.
How did things even get to this point?
Yeah, I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world?
It was a
did
setup,
Yunli and I suddenly
Yanqing.
become Miss March's swordplay mentor.
This was the plan all along.
Because General Huayan wants us to stick around on the Luofu for some time. But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Luofu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face. And he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yunli into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
I wonder when they're going to let us rotate, like drag and rotate the perspective and dialogue bits like these, like they let us do in Genshin.
Still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache.
Well, okay, in Genshin
My
World Quests, I
apologies.
guess.
Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. I
Oh.
apologize for not disclosing
Oh,
this
no.
information earlier. In the coming weeks,
He's
I'll
relying on
also
us.
invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
Oh boy. More quality time with General Fei Xiao. Yeah, you don't have to ask me.
Did we do something wrong? We really did save the Luofu, so why do you want to sneak off like we're fugitives?
Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'll stay here as a witness and answer any questions she might have.
Thank you, everyone.
Cool.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but as the Luofu ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
I know.
He has a very soft Colon 3 face. You personally volunteer for a facial interrogation. Hi Setsuna, hi Zayos. Will I complete it? I heard it's
The
part 1, part
illustrious
2. I
Merlin's
just want to
Claw
finish
waiting
part
for
1 right
me?
now.
And for so long, too. It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Xiao.
2 mothers in 1 room! Oh my god, 2 Foxian ladies, hello!
It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukong?
Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the YANQING's Verdant Knights, and I was a pilot of the Luofu's Rainbow Orbit Fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime ago. Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years.
I have 2 mothers.
After all, your great victories are announced
Me
through
too.
the Yellow Bell Resonance System every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up?
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle?
That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again? Was it Pichu?
Pichu!
Or Katio?
Pichu.
Jiaoqiu. He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today.
Neon, thank you so much for joining the Academia. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the emotes and stuff.
Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far.
I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal?
Pichu pullers are now Foxboy pullers.
As
Pichu
your
catchers.
May I
Foxboy
ask how the
pullers.
Alliance intends to punish the General of the Luofu?
Ooh.
The Arbor's rebirth has
Yeah,
frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago.
Ooh.
Although the report from the Luofu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces. As you know,
Well,
the fugitive Jing Liu,
we're
who
here
mysteriously
to
disappeared
answer.
many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons.
Dude, if in like 2 patches from now Jinglu makes a reappearance, I'm gonna be so sent.
The Luofu preceptor
It's like
has
too many
also
mommies
leveled
in one
accusations
place.
against Jing Yuan,
Lightsabers,
neglecting
yeah.
the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Luofu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge Waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Luofu today.
Can't stop staring into Fei Xiao's eyes.
Well,
They're
duty
amazing.
calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best.
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jingyuan right now, but...
Res.
You know how I am. The Luofu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General Jingyuan's masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relished.
Outworlder in a coffin.
That's true.
It's
And
a
that's why
very
I'm
interesting
also
combination.
Here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Hule?
Oh!
You mean that Hule?
Huh?
The Borisin warhead?
Why?
The same Hule who has been imprisoned in the shackling prison for over 7 centuries?
Oh.
The nemesis of the Foxians
My God.
will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the
It's
end
like Kung Fu Panda flashbacks.
I can't quite remember the exact wording.
Oh my
but
God.
Yes, the very same Hule.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou YANQING Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now, of all times?
Lycaon? Oh my God. Lycaon. He got too feral, guys.
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Luofu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns. That's why I was sent here.
Hero
to
and
reassure
Dominic are like shake hands emoji.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked for.
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo. However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Who?
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither. Yukong, have you heard of a person named Ron Mei?
Why, yes, we have. Runway mentioned once again. Bonk chat. Hydrate chat. Keeps us from falling asleep. Day 2. Oh my.
I'm still feeling sleepy. Did I oversleep? Where did March and Donham go?
Tingyun's getting ready for her comeback, guys. March! Alright, March, I want to see this. Was that part 1? Is that where part 1 ends, chat? Is this the start of part 2 or like... Too late.
There you are.
Why are you here?
You haven't forgotten about our promise to General Huayan, have you? I woke up especially early so I can start teaching Miss March swordplay.
Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
Why are you blushing?
This is, the first time someone has called me Master. I need to, get used to it.
He's so cute. This is half of the story. I'm not planning on finishing the entire thing in one sitting, but I do want to see March. After this can be a stopping point. Okay, we'll stop after this probably.
Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master
Ruffle his
overnight.
hair.
I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
What?
Is it too late for regrets? I'm already regretting my impulsive decision.
Honestly, I'm not sure what I'll do either, because I've never been a teacher before. So, Miss March, please behave and don't skip classes. or complain.
Don't complain. Teachers, have you ever told your students don't complain? And how did it go?
You need to toughen up and train her properly, Master YANQING. Don't go easy on her.
Damn.
You're so heartless. By the way, where's Yunli?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
You can relate. Switching to March's POV. Oh my goodness.
Seriously? It's the first day and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
Damn, Yunli.
Master Yunli, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
It's a good thing March has good manners, you know. Straight away calling them master.
Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu's swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu's swordplay then.
Stand aside, rookie.
Oh my god.
Let me show you how we Zhu-Ming sword masters treat their apprentices.
They're gonna tear her in half.
Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good use.
Let's go! Competition already starting. Heck yeah.
What's this? Xianzhou
Compete even while
clothing?
collaborating.
It's so beautiful.
Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
You're awesome, Master Yunli.
Who can make their students happier?
See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence
so
of
intense.
Zhu-Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master YANQING?
At this point, it's just Christmas for
Since
March.
you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner.
Got some
I hope
style.
you like them, Miss March.
Thank you, Master YANQING.
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you,
Oh
Yunli?
my god. Chill,
The real
guys.
competition is just getting started.
Chill.
I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
March is third wheeling them so hard. Cutie.
So what do you think, masters? Does this outfit suit me?
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
Aw.
All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Wait. We're having actual combat training for the first lesson? Isn't that a bit too intense?
If March had a sword as big as Yunli's, I know. That'd be hilarious.
I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on. Step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
Okay, chat. Does anyone in chat have any knowledge, practical knowledge of swordplay? Because if you do, that's pretty cool.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay.
You got this, girl. Seek to learn swordplay.
Well, I heard you have some experience with archer. Come on.
Okay, well, we're already in her imaginary
Are you
form.
ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
Stick him with a
Then I
pointy end.
apologize in advance, Miss March.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Canon. We have this team. Cool.
Please have some tea.
Pay close attention, Miss March. Luofu's swordplay is all about being swift and agile in your movements.
Yes, you! Ignore him. Strength is everything.
Damn. Well, at least now she'll get both strength and agility, I guess.
Right on time. Like this?
Mm-hmm.
Well done! Time for swordplay. Strike apart!
Yes, you!
How many can you block?
Yeah! Awesome! With a true heart, I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Oh, okay.
Bladed flight! Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards!
They're so cute!
What are you mumbling about? Isn't this, sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
Right on time. How many can you block? Strike apart.
No! No!
Yes, you. Practice is over.
Man!
Swords descend.
Not catching their freaking parries. Come on, bro.
Time for swordplay. Bladed flight. What are you made of?
Melt!
There we go.
Down to earth!
There's the big sword.
Strike apart.
Oh, I get it!
She's so cute.
Alright, check out this move!
She's got her voice lines back. We'll just basic with you.
Bladed flight!
Yeah, there we go. Ah!
Yes, you!
Too late. Ah! I'm so annoyed. I'm parrying too late, guys.
I didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
I was too distracted by March's voice lines.
Miss March
They were
has quick
so
hands
cute.
and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing Luofu swordplay.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Parrying is easier with controller because the left trigger freezes everything. Huh. I didn't know that.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her strength.
Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength?
It's the bickering
it's not like
for
we're
me.
dancing here.
Skilled sword masters
Crazy.
know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses.
March is not gonna learn
Start
a
with
single
what you're good
thing.
at, and tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Whoa! That's so old married couple coded. I like Break March 7th. It's fun. It's cool. Super Break does
It's
a...
only my first lesson, and
It's
you're
so
already
fun.
arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
Can you imagine calling someone a lunatic just like that?
Does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
The way they say... They're using her full name instead of just March. Oh my goodness. Good luck, girl. This is so intense. I so cannot imagine like being an apprentice to 2 teenagers. Like I would Okay. Chat, what do you think? Do we go into this A Star is Born? Is that the last segment before we can cut it off, or should we cut it off here? Is it gonna be continuous after this bit? Break March if you're one of those who lost 50-50 on Firefly. Oh. March Alvarez de la Cruz 7. Yeah, seems like a good stopping point. Alright then. Good to know. We're good to hold here. Nice. Thank you, chat. That was fun. Okay, this March arc with the 2 bickering teenagers, I think it's a great way to cap off this part of the stream, right? Right, March? Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? Let's have another video next time. Thank you, chat. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm not sure if tomorrow or Thursday. I will announce ahead. I'm going to be streaming on the Cozy channel. I'll be continuing my Until Then playthrough. That's either gonna be tomorrow or Thursday evening. And then on Friday noon, we have the Genshin Impact 5.0 special program. Okay, so I'm going to be streaming that here on YouTube. We are going to keep it here. I'll keep the VOD up as always so that everyone can watch it in case they miss it, because it is happening in the middle of the day. So that's definitely when I'll see you next on this channel, okay? But between now and then, you might see me on the Cozy channel playing Until Then. All right, Rest, thank you so much for redeeming your Academia membership. Welcome back to the Academia. Thank you for the 12-month redeem. Thank you as well for the stream. Thank you, mods, for taking care of us. And thank you, chat, for being here and chilling with me. And I'm going to see you very soon. I appreciate all of you. Take care, everyone. Mwah.